It ain't nothing but gangster ball. It ain't nothing but a baby. It's a gangster ball. It ain't nothing but party, party, doom, doom, doom. It ain't nothing but a gangster ball. It ain't nothing but a baby. This a gangster ball. It ain't nothing but party, party, doom, doom, doom. Hi y'all. Is anybody here? Is anybody here? Hey, Prima Wanda, Elaine Berry. Well, I guess these streets is hot again. Lord have mercy. I guess that's the standard. But I was just over here. I bumped in, I don't go over there to that Bradley place no more. But I bumped into it because someone else said something was going on over there. And when I went over there to that Bradley station, that Sean Bradley monster, I couldn't believe it. It was like deja vu. I was sitting there like, because this is the exact same thing I experienced over here. And this is why I fell out with that boy. And this is why he showed this damn, remember he showed the show. He showed you this episode of us having a Zoom show. And it's the exact thing happened on there. This dude, I was just watching this thing. He is sitting up there like you can almost imagine him saying, you know how you're conducting orchestra? Because Olivia went over there. I guess she thought she was going to have a conversation over there. And the exact same thing happened to me. Like when I was talking about that lady who lost all her money with Fire Monster. What should have been a reasonable conversation. He had these people over here just, every time you open your goddamn mouth, everybody's windows open, everybody just screaming and yelling at you. Now, Sean Bradley, he has the option of muting some of these microphones, right? To let each person talk if it's out of hand. But he's irresponsible with it. He loves it. The whole time that they were in there attacking Miss Olivia now, and she can swing with the best stuff, but you can't hear nothing when they're all yelling and screaming, right? The whole time he's sitting up there. He's amused by this shit. Right? So for me, it was deja vu. I experienced that when I separated from his ass. And also, again, when he tried to embarrass me with his show. Both times is the exact same thing. He lets these goddamn cackling hens just attack people, scream and yell and cuss. That's what he does, right? All he does is his channel, scream, yell, and cuss. So he thinks that's reading when you jump on people and you out-talk them. I talk over them. That to him is amusing. He's not interested in what you have to say. He basically just wants to see a bunch of women fighting. Or in my case, guys, but it's just like when you see, I know y'all, some of y'all brag, y'all say, oh, I don't ride no bus, I don't ride no subway. But some cities, big cities, we ride trains, buses, public transportation, right? It just makes a lot more sense. When you get on a bus and you see some youngsters get on there and they got their music blaring through the microphone things and they're screaming it back and forth to each other and they're sagging their pants and their ass is all in some little old lady's face because he's standing up and she's sitting down. So his ass is all in her face. He's totally oblivious to that. Blaring his music. He thinks it's going on. It's going on. Oh, it's going on. We had it going. No, nigga, that's not going on. This is the kind of mentality this boy got. Everybody is not intended to have Streamyard. If you cannot handle Streamyard any better than that, you should not have it. You see, I don't have it. I'm not going to be on here hollering and screaming to people. I know I have a temper. I can go off. But I don't, that's why I don't have it. I said, no. That would be a very uncomfortable thing. But he actually enjoys it. See, there's so little actual conversation going on there that he just likes the drama of people screaming and hollering at each other and cussing each other out. So I experienced the exact same thing. That's why I don't fuck with him now. Everybody's not for every kind of technology. People abuse their computers. People abuse their cell phones. You're not supposed to be in a crowded atmosphere screaming into your cell phone like you're right there in front of the person, like no one else is around you. She said, why is the person screaming? This is the mentality. Hey, people. Hi, y'all. Let me go back and start over again. Hi, Prima Wanda, Elaine. Mute point. I'm just skipping through now. Hi, Tracy. Oh, I see everybody's over there hollering, screaming, yelling, carrying on. But he shouldn't have it on StreamYard. He should not have it. They should take it from him. They should say, listen, this guy is giving our company a bad name. This is not what we intended when we created StreamYard. I have meetings all the time, Zoom meetings all the time. I've never experienced people just like, wow, just everything goes. He opens everything up every time. And I'm just sitting there, he just, like the devil. It's ridiculous. So, gangster ain't nothing but a gangster ball. It ain't nothing but a baby. That's a gangster ball. It ain't nothing but a party, doom, doom, doom. So what I could pull from the middle of all that mess? He's saying that Miss Demi, Tracy D, should not be telling her son that maybe he needs to go over there and visit QB, right? So QB talk to his mama anytime, any way he wants to, because they're all in the same town, right? We all know about Chicago. He's saying that's wrong. But guess what his justification is? He's saying it's wrong because, QB daddy, he from the game. He down with the streets. So he gonna send this boy's father out here to battle with these young boys, these gangsters. Is he crazy? Why would you even say something so stupid as that? Don't know nothing about the game. Don't know nothing about the streets at all. So you're gonna keep on putting those shit. If she six her sons on QB gonna put his father. Now, how you involve his father in some goddamn internet fight? How could you do that? What if somebody just did a hit off a joint when they heard that? And they took that as a threat. Do you know how many black people have been in a bar and bumped into somebody and got their goddamn brains blown out, dealing with these youngsters with guns? What the fuck is he talking about? So you gonna think QB gonna beat up all the young boys, all the gangsters and stuff, right? Maybe he can get his gang to fight your gang. Oh, he gonna get your boys on your boy. Why are you talking about that? It's none of your goddamn business, boy. It was crazy. It was insane over there, honey. That ain't nothing gangster about that. I don't know why he gets these Bama girls and all these damn loud ass people. They just yell and scream and they think that is somehow reading somebody. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. You can't even have a conversation. All you gotta do is click, mute the goddamn thing, or ask the people, listen, all you gotta say is listen, don't unmute your microphones. And then we'll at least know what's going on here. He don't want that. He likes that goddamn that noise. He's sicking them on each other. Let me see. Hey, boo is live. My boo is live. Hi. RNY TV. It's good to come and see you. I don't know why I'm speaking on that, but just I experienced the exact same thing. And when I went to that Sean Bradley, I said, Sean, what are these people talking about? I didn't come over to fight with you. I've done everything in my power to stay out of getting into it with you. Your people want to jump on me, and she sees that. What? Why'd you say your people? Did he say your people? Ooh, what you say? Girl, everybody ain't the same, Negro. I knew right then what I was dealing with. And things have never been the same. But I can see now, when I was watching just now, the way he was so giddy and so happy about it. All you got to do is click. Somebody on there yelling, screaming, hollering, you just click. And mute their mic. When he said he had this show, he was going to show y'all my humiliation, all this show. Child, I was in there the whole time. Beg, would you please let these cackling people shut the fuck up and let me give me a 1 minute or 2 minutes, and then give them 1 minute or 2 minutes. He couldn't do that. No, he just opened it all up. Idiots. Idiot. I didn't start off disrespecting the whole group, but it's a whole mindset over there. I don't know. I don't understand Miss Maturish. What is she doing over there exactly? I mean, she's acts like a mature woman. I think she chose her name because it sounded about right. I mean, she seems like a regular person. Why is she in the midst of all of these damn banjis? I mean, he just pulled him off a country road and stuck him online. There's no sophistication to Sean Bradley at all. Nothing. He relates to people like that. Sometimes you come out of houses like that. People poor, you know, everybody got to yell and scream over each other. You got 12 kids. Maybe you got to, everything's got to be at that level in order to say any goddamn thing at the table. There's something unnatural goes on over there. But he should not have no damn StreamYard. Everybody, it's not for everybody, Bradley. Why can't you just be man enough to say, you know what? That really does not work on my channel. Every time I open the goddamn thing up, I got one less person that's fucking with me. She couldn't function. Nobody can function on all that hollering and screaming, honey. Nobody can say. And the ones that making all the most noise, they're the same thing. They just talking loud. They ain't saying nothing. They ain't saying nothing. Just talking loud, screaming. What else has been going on out here? I know a whole lot of y'all is into it. All brought on by this fire monster, this fire creature. Many people will have a few things to say to her. And more of the shit is coming out now. More of the way this whole thing came about, this whole business venture of hers and all this kind of shit. So more will be revealed with all that. I guess she figured good publicity, all publicity is good publicity. That's a goddamn lie. Not when you're trying to sell a product, honey. They might tune in just to see you fight and scratch each other's eyes out. They used to do that, you know, they used to call it cat fight. Motherfuckers sit on the sidelines and just get them to fight. And they do the same thing with dogs and cats, Rottweilers. They just turn you against each other, watch you fight, and they sit back on the side, take bets, you know, laugh at your ass. I made it past 2 minutes. You can't, because he already starts off yelling and screaming and hollering, and then when they all get in there, and why do they feel like they always got to defend that boy? I don't understand that. That is strange. It is the same way it is strange where I used to, I look and I would see pimps in the pimp movies. I say, why would somebody do that? It's a psychological thing. Something's wrong with these people. Why, of all the people for you to try to impress, and all the people for you to try to get next to, and all the people that you want to be friends with, Sean Bradley, come on, people. I mean, goddamn, he ain't got no game at all, nothing. I'll go there and call them a bunch of bitches and motherfuckers, and then when somebody else come over there, you got them all hot, and they say, "Bitch, oh, you said a bitch word, you said a B word, he called her a B, you called her a B." Then those creatures. I guess they were just getting warmed up when I pulled out. I couldn't handle all that high octane shit. Panel fighting. Oh, he can't talk. Is that what it is? Maybe that's what it is. This is boo. Only time he can get views is with a panel fighting. He can't do it alone. Perhaps that's what it is, honey. He feels like that's entertainment. I don't think it's entertainment. I think it's a bunch of loud screaming, hollering, yelling. It doesn't mean anything. Nothing is communicated. You can't say somebody read somebody. You didn't hear what the fuck they said. You only hearing every sixth word. He likes, I was watching him today. I guess that is the show. Girl. Lord have mercy. He lived for messy queen. They used to say all roads lead to Baltimore. I'm gonna get in the sea now. I mean, some people just live for the mess. They don't have much more to offer. I just don't see anything about that dude that would be exciting to someone, though. What is it? Plus he's homosexual, so it couldn't be a sexual attraction. I mean, why do people like this Leo the Lion, this monster, and this other ugly thing? What's her name? The D Ramsey monster, D monster. Why in the fuck are they got their nose so far up that boy's ass? Were they like that before the show? People like Fiverr, they just. Sheba had no interest in him until the show. So I would think that she's supposed to be such a great businesswoman. She ought to be able to look around and start saying, "What? Shouldn't Sean be working on the show?" I mean, he's one of the producers of the show, right? Why is it we just come here and yell and scream? That's the only thing we have to do with the show. Lord have mercy. They are nothing. They like to defend each other, and they gang mentality. They used to have that on the schoolyard, you know. It's never one-on-one, never a decent conversation. It's always a whole bunch of people jumping on one person. Oh, she said about Sean. But why is it Sean? I don't understand that. If somebody was a player, if there was a good-looking guy on here who had game, he can talk well, he know how to speak to women, he was complimentary, he was something about him. What is he? There's nothing there, honey. He wants to tell you about sucking dick and people zipping his funky asshole. That's the pink door. You don't even have the same body parts. What are you talking about? But I guess they just like that. Maybe I gotta start studying some psychology books, and just try to figure this damn thing out, honey. This would be fascinating for somebody. All of you college students who are studying psychology, maybe it's time you take a look and start trying to figure out what's wrong with these people. Or what is it about them? Or why are they drawn to that crowd? What is it all about? Couldn't be a regular friendship. Why would you be a friendship with somebody like Sean Bradley? I don't get it. Anyway, Lord. And why would you even need that kind of attention? Him, all of them narcissists over there. Five Monster ain't no better. They got to have somebody following they funky ass. They see him as God. It's like a cult, and he is the leader, like the Scientology. But shouldn't he be charismatic then, Sephora? I mean, okay, I see what you're saying. Sephora C says they see him as a God. It's like a cult. And he is the leader, like Scientology. Right. There have been many cults in history, but usually the leader of the cult is what they call charismatic. I just don't see what is charismatic about Sean Bradley. I mean, he barely speaks English. I don't know how in the fuck is he teaching classes. You have to wonder what the fuck? What did he say? That's if they had the show, they're gonna have to have those little lines under the bottom telling you what the fuck he said. You know how sometimes they have people that they don't speak well enough that you can understand what they're saying. They gotta have a line going in there telling what did he just say? I don't get it, honey. I didn't get it when they used to have Huggy Bear. Y'all remember Huggy Bear with that big old hat on the side was purple, and then inside of it had the lizard skin and the snake. I be thinking, well, goddamn, if I was gonna give my money to somebody, it wouldn't be no clown like this. Remember they used to wear the big shoes, like remember Huggy Bear with the goldfish in the shoes and all this kind of shit, and driving these goddamn these cars that look like it should be in circuses. I said, well, goddamn, why would I get involved with somebody? Why would I even speak to somebody like that? So you're right. Basically, that's it. They want somebody to follow. Maybe a lot of these women don't have husbands. They don't have a family at home. Because you really go build your man up, honey. And they see him as that kind of image or something. But I mean, he's not even have good humor. It's just a bunch of cussing. And being messy. How can you be around somebody, a messy queen all the time? Somebody going to send you in there to fight. Come on, get him, tack dogs. He's in there. How can you even hear what they say? Oh, thank you, Claudia Alexander. This is my first time commenting, but I absolutely love your videos. Well, that's nice. But now I don't need to sign you up to nothing, Claudia. I don't need to take you on no trips out of town. Thank you, honey. What is charismatic? Okay, see, you guys are smart. Shell Whitfield, she says, what is charismatic about Trump? Yet he has a cult. All you need is a big mouth, unsupported arrogance, a message, and gullible people. Okay, Shell, you better talk and preach, honey. Preach it! Exactly. Because you will wonder, what the fuck, why are they so attracted to Trump? I mean, a lot of us, maybe us simple-minded people, we'll say, well, it's all about race, because that was the only thing we could identify that would draw people to him. Because he really, if you're ready, I want to hear our views. He never done nothing. Hey. So you're okay. So you make a good point. If they can follow, and Trump and Bradley follows Trump, for what? I mean, what is there? Whatever, child. Good point, Shell. Hypocrisy for me. Yeah, when you used to see the pimps in the old days, they never made any sense. They were saying rhyme words and shit, and then they're gonna actually put their hands on people. Girl, how y'all doing today? Love your videos. Thank you, Claudia. They were at the rally like Hitler. Half this country voted for Trump. It's a similar type situation. You'll wonder why. What is it? What is he giving you? What's he doing for you? Really not anything. It's just a bunch of hype. But when you look at some of them cult leaders, them people, Jim Jones and them kind of fact, you say, well, I never saw them as charismatic. You got to believe in something. Like Big Daddy Rich says, you got to believe in something. Why not believe in me? See, he always talking in third person. Oh, what they trying to say about Sean Bradley? Well, you hear his name just in his video, in a 30-minute video. You might hear his name mentioned 30 times, saying his own name. It's sick. I think this would be great for people to do their dissertations. Thank you, Mrs. TR. The Mrs. TR. The Ms. TR. I'll get it right. I used to think he was a decent person. I don't think that StreamYard serves him right at all. I don't. It's not for everybody. If you're not going to invest any time at all in running a damn StreamYard, then just leave it alone, honey. Don't just come on there clicking on, let everybody yell and scream at each other. I mean, I know it's hard. People want to talk, but we got to train ourselves. This StreamYard is a relatively new thing, but it's just like on watching the news. They've done this for decades. They call on a person, the person talks. You notice they don't just let them just freestyle talk. You watching one of the people, Don Lemon, Anderson Cooper, one of these people, they call on each person and that person speaks. All you got to do is request, listen, I'll call on you guys to speak. Don't unmute yourself. That's all it is. When he did that show thing with me, where he thought I was being humiliated, and the witches were just attacking me, and I had to scream and holler and scream out. I had no idea then that you could unmute yourself. So then when he would mute me, I would stay muted. Well, why can't everybody do that? Why can't you just speak when you're spoken to, honey, or is it your turn? No, because he likes the mess. It's a messy queen. Okay. That was an excellent point, though, about Trump. I don't know what he has to do with all these poor-ass people who follow him. You know, that's the vast majority. The rich people follow him only because they want tax breaks and deregulation so that they can basically do whatever the fuck they want to do. But the poor people, the vast majority of his followers are lower middle-class white people, right? What has he done for them? I get your tax break. Oh, yeah, you saved me $35 on my taxes. $35 a week, I got that extra. That's worth putting this fool in the White House. He is the devil's advocate. Now see, the devil's advocate, he was a smooth talker. That was Keanu Reeves, right? And the devil was who was the devil's advocate? Was this the lawyer, Keanu Reeves, or was it the Robert De Niro? He played the demon. That was a good movie. I like that movie. Hi, Almond Brown. No, but I have worked and I'm cleaning, and listening. I need to step up my cleaning game, honey. Housework game. When you don't have people coming, you can get lazy though. I mean, my house is always clean, but stuff like vacuuming, dusting, stuff like that. You do that because people coming over. But nobody's been in this apartment but me in the last how long has this thing been going on? 7 months. Not one soul has been in here. Oh yeah, a couple of days ago, my refrigerator's running loud, and they came and gave me a new refrigerator, and that's the only person that's been in here. Satan is charismatic too, of course. It would have to be. But at least you would think that somebody got some game that can spit something. Lord, I don't know. It's also about the way people corral people. I mean, I have regulars over here. People come on here. They're nice to me and stuff. I don't require anything from them. I can sign no pledge. I ain't got to have the show. I'm just saying. But for him, he has to seem like it's got to be a club chat. There's got to be everything has got to be addressed to this club chat and all this kind of stuff. Well, if that's your only audience is your club chat, why you got your ass over there on Patreon? Or you always say come over to Patreon. Just be over there talking to these people. Since they're the only people that matter. Same thing with Fire Monster. Why they got to bring it over here? See? Yes, she used to follow. And even when she got rid of her. What happened? Who y'all calling the tree dog girl? I don't call my baby no tree dog now. And they've got to know, Ms. TR. They've got to know that this nothing was rigged. I mean, they're following their sword for him. And you know good and damn well, ain't no way in hell Trump was going to have nothing to do with those people outside of this damn election. He has no interest. He has never, I keep saying he's never been a mayor or anything, but he's never done public service for anyone. He's never done anything for anyone. Even his charities are not charities. His charities were sued because he stole the money. He's not even allowed to have a charity in most states because they just stole the money. I mean, well, if you're a multi-billionaire, why you gotta go stealing people's charity money? He ain't got nothing to do with them people, them lower middle class white people. He finds out what they want to hear and he goes and says it. Whole thing's over in a few minutes. They just love to cheer for Donald Trump. So there's something psychological about that. I'm not into it enough to take time to actually study it. I wish I were. Sometimes I wish I was. I did have the kind of studious mind that would go and research things and not doxing. Research things and find out what makes people tick. It's got to be fascinating stuff. The mega clowns, half this country. I still believe it's about race. It's got to be. What else did they have in common with him? His views on race. That's what it was all about. All about the wall, right? How much wall do they have now? They just repaired 400 miles of wall, but they ain't add nothing. Added a few miles, whatever, child. He made it seem like the Mexicans were taking over the world. They all coming over here and getting on welfare. That was a goddamn lie. I knew that was not true. Those are hardworking people. You broke up families, you idiot. 500 kids still don't know where the damn mom and daddy is. How traumatizing is that going to be? What kind of people are going to come from that? Tracy, wait a minute, say blocked. Tracy, you got so many pages. How many pages you got now? I'm used to just going to one page. All right, you playing the game, honey. If they're in a racist brainwash cult members. Sad commentary. Oh boy, he's almost gone, people. All you can do now is just wait. I'm not even that interested in the news anymore. All he's doing is repeating themselves. It's time for him to go. He's been voted out, and he's got to go. So they said this whole damn thing where he's continuing to collect money, that's all part of a scam. They know that they're not getting any tremendous amounts of votes changed by a recount. They're doing this so he can get more money to pay off some other kind of debts and bills and whatever. I don't even know. Then they said the fool might even pardon himself. Oh my God! Yes, you're right, Ms. TR. They're targets for human trafficking. Okay, so Ms. TR says many of the children they can't find their parents are easy targets for human trafficking. Right. He accused them all of being coming over here to smuggle drugs. 6 and 7-year-old children. And yes, they had no parents. Nobody cares about them. They just putting them in foster care or some shit. Yes, they can be abused. Trump has not made anything better. But he went in there. If you're going to announce you're going to be the president of the United States, why would you come up with the Mexicans were rapists and murderers and all this? I mean, why would that be your initial introduction to your presidential run? He started off talking about nothing but race. Charlottesville, it was going on right at the same time. They're good people, both sides. So you can be a good person and be carrying tiki churches and talking about the Jews will not replace you. That's the same thing as people fighting for their life. Yeah, I think there got to be evil in the world, honey. They're identifying with something. But he does that. Bradley is a Trump supporter. I don't know how you can walk around this damn country, a black person, talking about you're a Trump supporter at the way that clown has showed out since he's been in the office. No, I love my ancestries. Their parents know the risk of trying to come here illegally. Baby, no. Everybody came here, honey. Everybody came here because they wanted to have a better future for their family. They're not wrong for trying to have a better life for their family. They're coming to where the jobs are. So like I say, in my country, I can make $5 an hour. I can make it over there to the United States. I can make $21 an hour. And America is not all that, honey. Mexico, it's got beautiful country. I mean, when you look at, I like HGTV, right? They got several stations on there that they cover Mexican real estate in Mexico. Great artisans. I mean, they got some beautiful homes in Mexico, beautiful beaches in Mexico, beautiful landscape. We make it all sound like everybody is in Tijuana trying to get over here, which is bullshit. They don't want to get here no worse than anybody else when it gets here, honey. We are unique because they brought us here. We're the only ones. Everybody else came. And I don't hate different colors of people. I really don't. I'm always, as far as, I mean, I do like a certain kind of guy. I think it's cute. But as far as human rights or as far as politics, I'm with the minorities, all of them, because we're all the same, really. We're all fighting, trying to claim our piece of America, honey. So to get over here and now you are got your nose up in the air talking about, oh, they know the risk. Whatever. He's out. I ain't gonna have that. He's dumb to have that argument again. He's out. Ain't no more wall. The wall is over. Put children that are sick on separate. How you gonna imagine that? How maybe a child can survive without their father if they have another parent there. But how you gonna take a woman's child from her? Like it's a piece of property. Like if you took my dog. It's not a dog, it's a person. The child is like a part of the person. Yes, there's been problems at the borders or whatever, honey. People are trying to work out the problems there, but the way he went about it was barbaric. People want to still, that's all he found out, honey. What are these people upset about? Oh, they're scared the Mexicans gonna take over. So that's what he used. All that shit he did about sports, taking a knee. What ended up happening, Trump? Since you don't want nobody to take a single knee, something that lasts 3 minutes. What happened? The whole goddamn country went up in protest. Tracy said, I don't know why he supports his ass is broke. Well, they feel like it makes them like they are a different class of people when they follow Trump. Republican Party. We've always had that problem. There's always been a few over there, you know. I'm not like them. I'm the first black in my neighborhood. We only got 3 blacks in our company. That type of mentality, honey. You always want to say, I'm not one, I'm not like them. They all on welfare. Not upstanding citizens like me. Girl, please. People, they'll lynch your black ass if they can get away with it. People have to come legally. Yes, and people shouldn't smoke weed. So why are you even worried? I love my, you love your accessories? Miss, I love my accessories. Why are you so concerned with a Latin family coming here? I mean, why should they have any less of a chance to come here than anybody else? Do we have Italians here? Are the Asian people here? San Francisco is 30% Asian. I mean, why is it that just the people, just the nearest neighbor we have to be stopped? What are you afraid of? When you're in an airplane, you're driving over the country, right? You'll see pockets of cities and all this land that is uninhabited, no roads, nothing going. There's plenty of space, honey. We can make room to grow. If you can accept other people or Americans as well, they're not the enemy. I bet you those people would do a lot less damage to you than people that follow Donald Trump would. You can be assured of that shit. Well, you guys care that much about it. I don't give a shit about it. If somebody wants to make a better life for themselves, who am I? They get up, they go to work, they pay their taxes, they pay their bills, they raise their family. What the fuck's it got to do with me? It's just fear, and he's a fear monger. Yep, black people always worried about others. We need to worry about ourselves. We need to figure out why you can go to the black neighborhood is the only neighborhood you go through, and damn near 90% of the businesses are owned by other people. We've been here longer than all of them. You think we can't learn anything from Asian families? The way they get together and run businesses, send their kids to school, and the whole family works in the business. And there are many things to learn from all different kind of cultures. Okay, all right. Now you just crossed the line with me, Miss. I love my ancestries. Pay taxes, all of them on food stamps in California, and still having baby every. Okay, girl, you out of here. Get your ass out of here. You get on my nerves now. Get your ass out of here. Oh, these people. Sometimes some of these people on the chat and so forth, a lot of them are just young people. Right? So you don't know who the hell you're talking to. Everybody always want to claim everybody else on food stamps. Then you want to go to the White House and you want to fight for food stamps for poor people, for affordable housing. Then anybody you find out they own affordable housing, you want to make their life live in hell. Oh, you ain't paying the taxes. I'm taking care of you, girl. 400,000. What are you talking about? He ain't never seen 400,000. What the fuck? Is he claiming he got 400,000? He better try to get him a couple $100 from that show for whatever work he did. They might say, girl, we pay for your ticket and your lodgings as well. Black people need to quit. We really need to quit. We started off in slavery, right? All of our ancestors, honey, had to start somewhere. Many of our relatives, girl, have used welfare, used food stamps, used public housing. We didn't just drop out the sky, people. You know, you're the middle class, and I don't understand them. Well, ask your grandma. I mean, it wasn't that long when I was growing up. They still had shoe shine boys. What was all them? The doorman. We were mostly portrayed as maids. Where did y'all get to be so goddamn wealthy and bougie? And you still got relatives there. You don't got relatives in your city? Go back to your southern relatives. That's where the heart of it is, honey. Yep, they made slaves less than human beings. They said they're only 3/4 of a human. So what, you part dog? Then they get right in here with Trump. Oh, I saved your suburbs. When Trump says I saved your suburbs, he said I made sure that nobody with low income. And if you don't make $100,000, you're not coming to the suburbs. What are you saying? You keep your black ass in the city, in the slums. That was what he was saying. They lost their minds when he said stuff like that. And then these dumb people over here, they ride along with him. Oh, that's right. They on food stamps. If they on food stamps, it's because they need food, honey. They don't give them to them and they don't feel like they need them. You don't want the kids to eat? History is going to remember these days, honey. They're going to say, damn, isn't that kind of extreme? Because we're going right back to the way things were. Biden them are not going to carry on these dumbass policies. They ain't going to be building no wall. Forget it. They ain't going to be breaking up no families. They're not going to be putting children in cages. This fool, he got you thinking it's okay. It's right. We did a good thing. Only a sociopath, honey, can do something like that, to leave a child there in a goddamn cage on the floor with some whatever that bullshit they put over him, and just leave him there. And then when they come out of there, they give him to somebody else. Only a sociopath. Somebody who does not have the capacity to give a damn. Self-hatred is real. Let me see. It doesn't matter if this is from Alicia Sims. Alicia. It doesn't matter if the parents broke the law. If you're supposed to be proud family values, then you should never break up a family, nor there be forced sterilization. Oh my God, I hope they're not really doing that to those people. You want to force a woman so you can never have a baby? The children ain't broke the law. They should try to make a better life for their family. And these people that come over here humbly, people. They ain't coming over here taking your job and your factory jobs and all. They come over here and they're being the maids, the people that Donald Trump hired for all these goddamn years. They work hard. You go to construction, they ain't just got them there because it's cheaper. They got them there because they work. They're taking my job. No, girl, you go to work. Go to your job. Well, people, if y'all don't want nobody else down on the bottom doing the worst jobs, who do you think gonna fill them jobs? What do you think Trump's plan was when he got rid of all the Mexican people? Who would he have in mind who's going to come and clean his houses? Silly. He's gone. I'm so sick of hearing about that goddamn Donald Trump. I just want that fool to be gone some goddamn where. He gonna be trying to raise hell even when he's gone, they say. I'm gonna run again. What? Has that ever happened, Trump? keep this country sick just that much longer. All the progress we made with Obama, that fool came and immediately went about the process of destroying any progress. Now, Kamala and Biden are going to have to spend the first year just trying to correct all the shit that he messed up, all of the regulations that he's taken away. Paris Accord, all the relationships over the seas, all the things that he spent his whole presidency trying to destroy that has anything to do with Obama. They got to try to get it back now. All the regulations, so we're safe here, so we have cleaner air here, so we're not having fucking tsunamis. Tsunami, what the hell is that, Timothy? What's the difference? Mm-hmm. All right, let's try another one. Bose Nation. Democrats have separated black families for years and years. Let's not forget the crime bill. Tell me what's the difference. I'll tell you one goddamn thing. I spent many, many years in crime. And when I went to prison, I was guilty. I can't speak for nobody else. I don't know why y'all want to act like everybody who is in jail is innocent. They black, they innocent. No, honey, we had a crack epidemic in this country. The people did what they did. If it was not the right solution, they had to do something. I was guilty every single goddamn time. And I didn't know a whole lot of people that were in jail, in prison, talking about how they were innocent. I mean, I'm not with this defund the police. Maybe you can redirect some of the money that the police use for some of this mental health and putting people in jail that don't need to be in jail. But don't just think that everybody who's black is innocent. That's bullshit. Yeah, we got rid of Miss I love my accessories. So you care more about your accessories than the Mexican people? What, you care about your purses and your earrings? All right, they do it to them, they do it to your ass too, honey. You can believe that. I still can't understand how people thought that Trump was going to make his whole mission is to stop Mexican people from coming here and getting all the ones that were not legal here out of the country. Who did you think he had in mind to fill those jobs? He said he's done more for black people than any president in the history of the United States of America, with the possible exception of Abraham Lincoln. So he's not even sure that freeing the slaves was more than what he did, right? Did he ever tell you what his plan was for these black people who he gave all these jobs to? What jobs do you think he had in mind, honey? Girl, please. Legally and illegally, he wanted to stop minorities, period. He wanted to start race tensions, honey. That's all it was about. He probably knew he wasn't gonna make no damn difference. He ain't made no damn difference, child. A presidency is 4 fucking years. That ain't nothing. That's how long you go to college. Oh, ironic, isn't it, that Mexico has closed its borders to the U.S.? Right, because we got more coronavirus than anybody in the goddamn world. They follow you, Trump. Idiots. Idiots. But we did make a difference in this election, so we've done good too. Black vote's pretty strong vote. I don't think too many. Trump says he got 20% of the black vote, which is a goddamn lie. that I love. Elizabeth, your answer is broke. Who is I love? Who is I love, baby? Mm-mm. Oh, Canada closed its borders as well. Looks like everybody don't want to be bothered with us, Trump. Maybe if you would have did something to try to prevent the spread of this coronavirus, we wouldn't be shut off from the world. He's done nothing good. He ignored it. Going all the way back to what, April, May, June, around about June, he just stopped paying attention to it at all. He did nothing. So they got their work cut out for them, this Biden administration. I think they're right on the cusp, though. They said by April, everyone will be vaccinated. That doesn't mean that they're going to start vaccinations in April. That means they're going to start them in, like, even before Christmas. And by April, everyone, because they have to go in, healthcare workers, first responders, and down the road until we finally get everybody vaccinated. But that's going to be a major job. And no wonder they're waiting till Trump was out of office. They announced it the next day. You're not taking anything? I'm keeping my mask and gloves on for quite some time. Almond Brown. We'll see. I think it can be done, but you got to vaccinate the whole damn world at basically the same time. Because if you don't do it all at the same time, it just keeps traveling. Tamara says she's not going to do the vaccine. I've never been scared of vaccines, though, so I don't know. I get a flu vaccine every year, pneumonia vaccine. It doesn't scare me. I assume that by the time it gets to us, it will have been thoroughly tested. That at least it's not going to kill us. But some people, they don't even vaccinate their children, so I don't know. I guess it's a free country. Kitty B's not taking it? Okay. Let's see. Everybody who will not take the vaccine, at least in the first few months, put a 1 in the chat. Let's see how many. How many will not take the vaccine when it becomes available to you? Put a 1 if you will not take it, a 2 if you will take it as soon as it's available. Oh my God. Oh, a lot of y'all not going to take it. Well, what you going to do? Oh, nobody's taking it. Oh, all right. Me and Bernard's Beauty be the only ones. We the onlyest ones, darling. Y'all really think the people were poisonous, though? I mean, massive. They were poisoning 300 million people? No. There's going to have to be proof, of course. I mean, there's going to have to be proof. New York says they're not even going to give it out until they have their own independent people. So probably every state would maybe do something like that, some version of that. Oh, I see. Okay, you guys, I see. Nobody's taking it. Only me and one other person's taking it. Lord have mercy. I don't know. When they started giving out the HIV drugs, right? There's a whole lot of people that they weren't taking it either. I took it, and I'm still here 30-some years later. That wasn't a vaccine. That was medication that would treat HIV, but now it's down to 1 pill a day. So science can work. But yeah, they're going to have to prove it. There'll probably be thousands of people that they're going to test it on before they get to us. I'll leave before I allow healthcare providers get it first, according to my doctor. Right. So if healthcare providers take the medication, take the vaccine, and they start dropping dead, then we'll know not to take it, right? But if they stop becoming positive, isn't that the indication of the opposite? This is something different. This is something different? What's different? Tuskegee experiment. Yeah. But this is a different time, though, honey. I mean, this is 2020, right? HIV solutions. It took a long time. They was injecting us with monkey blood and all kinds of shit. Yeah, I took a whole lot of it. Whenever it would become available, I take it after it proved that it wasn't going to kill me. And now, you know, even when they gave us the cocktail that we're on now, that I've been on for the last 20 years, we didn't know that it was going to be, it was going to last like this. They told us initially it'll extend your life 5 years. Right? So now it's been over 20 since then. I'd already had it 10 at that time. I refuse, says viewers of you. Hi, viewers of you. Are you on there arguing today too? A lot of the children going in. I do take the flu shot. Damn right, honey. I have to take it. If it's available to me, I'm taking it. Although me, I don't go anywhere anyway, even before the damn thing. I don't go that far, you know. It will be nice to go to restaurants again, things like that, and go to the gym. But I'm not that exposed. I can do this quite a while longer. But for you ones who are not going to take it, what you going to do? You got to do something. I mean, you can't live in your house the rest of your life, honey. So maybe we have to reevaluate that after it's been proven better. I don't think, I mean, I'm sure it's probably available to somebody now. They gave Trump something, right? Oh, you had took a flu shot and almost died? Some people have already had it. I think you have a certain amount of immunity, but they don't know how much. It'd be great if after you have it, you never get it again. I mean, some diseases are like that. Some viruses are like that. You don't think he had it? You don't. That's what's wrong with his presidency, viewers of you. We could not believe a goddamn thing that Donald Trump said. Yes, I too suspected. What is this? I said, what the fuck's going on now? He's being rushed to the hospital. Oh, he's out of the hospital now. Oh, he's fine. Oh, he's having this party. He's at that party. They didn't have, how many now? Is it 5 outbreaks of coronavirus in the White House? You don't know what the hell to believe. That's why he got to go. I believe that Biden, he will at least tell us the truth about, you're going to believe what he says. We should be able to believe what the president says. If the president comes and says, people, we are at war, we need to be able to believe it. I thought they were past the rat experiments. I thought they were right up close to humans, or they've had trials. It will be round 10. You have never taken a flu shot? Oh my goodness, Jody, you are a warrior. I have to take mine every year. Well, I take mine especially because I take the subway. So you can't be sure about stuff like that. If you have your own car, whatever, you're not exposed to people. Baby, please be quiet. What's the matter? My baby here to skateboard. I don't know what it is about them skateboards. It just grabs them nuts though. Come here, boy. Get it bum over here. Ding dong ding. Get it bum over here. Say hello. Hi. What you doing? Hold on. Be gentle with me, Daddy. Look at me. I'm going crazy. Look at his face. I'm going crazy. Let me go, Daddy. Let me go. I hear him out there. You hear him? Y'all see my baby? Look how handsome he is. Get it close up. How you doing in there? Where you at? Where your people at? There you. Hey, I think I've seen one of them, Daddy. Okay, put me down. Those damn skateboards drive him nuts. You can hear them too when I can't even hear them. I get them because I work at a university. Right. Them kids are dorms for germs. Oodles of kudos. Yeah, right. I imagine teachers have to definitely get them nurses, healthcare workers. 1,500 is not enough to work. What's 1,500? What's that? What's going on with the stimulus? Viewers of you, what's going on with the stimulus check? You've been following it. Are they? Well, then I get. Are they going to try to do it before Trump leaves? They should do it before he leaves, and then again after he leaves. Damn, Bonnie. Stop, boy. Mm-hmm. He's a cutie. Ain't he, baby cutie? The cute, handsome rascal. Where are you going now, boy? Where are you going? There you go. Uh-oh. Look at that face. You be quiet. Goddamn people. We have the skateboard run right in front of this window. Plus add an increase. So there's no word then of viewers of you. Is that right? Those ears. They say you're so cute, baby. You want to get your own YouTube channel? What you doing? What are you doing? Are you communicating with your dad? Poor baby. He really wants to talk. Sometimes he just sits there like last day. I said, damn, dog, you're too needy. And he wasn't doing anything. He was just sitting there just staring at me, though, and staring at me. I couldn't figure out what the hell do you want? Because it's not always food. It's not always goody treats. Sometimes they just want you to scratch them or give them some attention or play with toys. Play with toys like this. What are you going to do? There you go. All right, people, I run my mouth long enough. Y'all have a good Saturday. Stay safe. And y'all start thinking about it. If you don't take the vaccine, what are you going to do? Okay, that's the question for today. Later.